Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome to another reading. This reading is timeless, so whenever it finds you, it's for a reason. I want to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So, today's reading, I'm recording this close to the energies of the sun in Aquarius and the moon in Aries. So, what I was feeling is that we again, it is timeless, so maybe you have your sun in Aquarius, your moon in Aries, that this could be a confirmation for you as well. But it could be just those energies really around you right now at the moment. Aquarius and Aries energy. So when we are entering in the moon in Aries, reliving the moon in Cancer, and it was a really emotional phase. And what I'm feeling is that this is a time where perhaps you were really emotional in the past few days, and now, even though you may be a little bit emotional, still be a little bit emotional, but perhaps now you're gonna be able to take more actions towards what you really want, even though you can also feel it. Like you can feel it and you can take actions at the same time. And with the Aquarius energy, I feel there's a lot of things going like, oh, is this? So, what I'm feeling is that the Aquarius sun, and we also actually um, we have, I think, four planets in Aquarius when I'm recording this. So I think it's Sun, Venus, Mars, and Uranus, I think. Um, so there's this really strong, like, energy of being authentic, being yourself, to actually do what's right and do it in a way that it will be good for you, but you won't hurt other people, you know? It's like, it's gonna be safe for you, but at the same time, you're not really, it's not really an energy of like being deceptive or like it's really like understanding who you really are and how can you show up, I think, emotionally and taking actions towards something. So, yeah. So I maybe you will be feeling some impulses like to take action towards someone or some situations in the next few days when you watch this. For some people, I feel that you've been already feeling it, um this sense of wanting to take actions towards something, but perhaps you're kind of leaving that emotional state that we were in Cancer with the moon in Cancer. Okay, we got this spider at the bottom of the deck. I'm gonna get two cards. I'm gonna get one card for this is a general reading. Okay, I'm just focusing on more on this energies like I told you. So let's see what's gonna be the message for you. First, I'm gonna get two uh, animal spirit cards, one for the sun in Aquarius and one for the moon in Aries, to see what's the main energy right now. And then I'll get you a message, and at the end, an advice and an oracle at the end of the reading. So let's check what is the energy for this sun in Aquarius at the moment. Okay, we got the dragonfly. We're gonna read about it in a little bit. I'll get the energy for this moon in Aries. The turtle. Okay, so let's read about it. Let's start with dragonfly. That is air element, that is Aquarius element as well. A lot of people think that Aquarius is water, but it's actually air. Dragonfly, master of light, illusion, and the mind. Aquarius. The dragonfly is an ancient and ethereal creature that awakens a sense of wonder in all. The dragonfly is a symbol of the mind as it is as always moving, shifting, shimmering, and changing. When the dragonfly card appears, it's worth considering the quality of your mind and perception. Are they restless or still, dreamlike or crystal clear? The situation at hand may be different than it appears at first glance. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so the light of wisdom can shine through. When in balance, sees clearly, joyful, magical. When out of balance, can't concentrate, busy mind to bring into balance, focus on the breath. So that's what I was feeling. I think the dragonfly here is bringing this mind aspect of the Aquarius of like, even though Aquarius is a really intellectual and mind orientated um energy, it is also like an energy that is really authentic, that like it's considered like the unicorn as of the zodiac, like as like Armand would say. If you don't know, um, you can check it out. The Renaissance Tarot, really good videos, a lot of fun. So anyway, so it's like using your mind, but also like being yourself at the same time, being able to express who you really are, to be who you really are. Okay, let's see turtle. Turtle, it's actually we would say turtle is water. That is Aries or water? I don't know. Ancient soul, grounded, trusting at home in the self. It is wonderful to be in the presence of a turtle personality. Like the beaver, the turtle has a strong relationship with the earth and water elements simultaneously. This helps to ground and connect them to the deeper truths of life, no matter where their travels lead them. Turtle energy is behind all great writers and storytellers as they collect life experiences under their shells for later use. The most potent turtle energy helps us close all the other books and begin to tell our own true tale. When in balance, peaceful, adventurous, and productive. When out of balance, slow down to a halt to bring into balance and adventure. So it's interesting because Aries, even though I feel like Sagittarius is this, I'm picking up a little bit of Sagittarius. Perhaps you have some Sagittarius, but I feel like uh this energy of like getting going, to really to truly, I don't know, just take action. It's like I really feel like this is the time for action right now. It's quite interesting. And look how interesting it is here. Um, the triangles, they indicate the element, but look here, the dragonfly also has this triangle, as so the turtle, like the same in the same direction. Um, butterfly effect can mean something for you. Okay, let's see what's the message for you today. We got Ace of Winter Swords. We got Initiate of Winter Cups. That is the same as the Page of Cups. I think this is a really cool card. It reminds me a little bit of Peter Pan. At the top, we have 10 of Winter Cups. And at the bottom, we have 3 of Winter Wands. My back is really itchy right now for a reason. Anyway. Okay, so here with the Ace of Winter Swords, a lot of Aquarius energy. Aries. Echo. What element this sign of Aries is?
Aries is a fire sign.
Fire.
It's the first sign of the zodiac, spanning March 21st to April 19th.
Yes. Oh my god, guys, my back is so itchy, like out of nowhere. Okay, so Aries is fire. Quite interesting because now, if you notice, like these two cards, like the three of winter ones, they have fire. Well, because it's wands, right? So it is a fire energy, but they all kind of look that they have like some fire. Oops, here elements, and here too, like the star kind of look like it, and here. Okay, so Ace of Winter Swords are really Aquarius energy here. Air signs. So I feel like there's this breakthrough that is happening. And with the initiate of Winter Cups, it's more a water energy. Perhaps you've been feeling like more called to take actions, like to actually, perhaps you want to talk to someone about something, you want to express how you feel about someone, it's also is what's coming to me is that perhaps you're having more clarity about that how to start this conversation, how to actually go towards this person, or perhaps it could be also a situation, okay, that you need to express how you feel about this person or about this situation. And I feel like for some people it is about situation that you didn't like it, and you need to actually express something that is that you didn't like it, but you're not really used to do this. But but for some reason here, I feel that you are going to take kind like some action towards like it is what you want, and you're having clarity about that. The Ten of Winter Cups, I feel like there is this feeling that whatever you want to take like this action towards, it is something that is going to be fulfilling for you, that it is something that you see potential in it. And it's this card's really beautiful actually, because there's like this couple with a kid, and they're like this sky, right, that it looks almost like they're so close to the space, like the outer space. It almost feels like they're so close, almost like they are in a different planet. Anyway, that's what I'm getting. And it feels like you see potential in this situation or this connection, and you actually want to take action towards it. With the Three of Winter Wands, I feel like perhaps before you were planning something already, but you were not really sure how to take action towards it. And I feel like now you're seeing more the big picture. So like now you can see like one step in front of you, and that is kind of helping you to be more comfortable to take action towards this person or situation. Yes, there's someone here that in this connection, it is someone that you just met, and you're not really sure if you should say something just yet. Okay, let's check the advice for you right now. What is the advice for you at the moment? So when I was getting the first message, I remember seeing the Master of Wind. Was the Master? Yeah, it was the Master of Winter of Cups. That is the King of Cups. So I feel like there is this this desire of actually becoming more fully aware of your emotions. So here for your advice, we got the Winter Emperor. At the top of the deck, we have the Master of Winter Wands. That is the King of Wands. And it looks like the Santa Claus. Santa Claus. Or Santa Claus. From Jack. Um, and at the bottom, we have the Apprentice of Winter Wands. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that, first of all, if you don't know much about feminine and masculine energy, I would recommend you to take a look. I think it's really important if you are watching tarot readings that you understand a little bit more about masculine and feminine energy because we talked about that a lot. So, right now, I feel that you are in this distorted masculine energy and you're kind of trying to find your your a your way to this more stable masculine energy. Okay? I feel like you have the everything to have like this masculine energy really balanced. That is the emperor, although you're not there yet. Um, and I feel like that when you start taking actions towards this connection or this situation, it's one of the steps to actually become this emperor to how can I say it? It's to oh fuck, forgot the word. Embody. To actually embody this masculine energy, this emperor energy. So I think when you start taking actions, you're gonna be able to see the next step right in front of you, kind of thing. Um, with the Master of Winter Wands, that is the same as King of Wands, I feel like you need to master how to take actions. Perhaps you have some difficulties on take actions, okay? And right now is not really the time to run away. It's not the time to run away from take actions. I feel like with the Apprentice of Winter Wands, that is the Knight of Wands, that in the past perhaps you used to run from take action towards a connection or a situation, and now is not the time for that. And if you see it, the apprentice the apprentice is actually now running towards the master of winter wands, that it gives me this energy that is now is the time to go more with this energy. And the master of winter wands, it is an energy masculine. We're getting here a lot of masculine energy. So the Master of Wands is like someone perhaps sometimes you need to take care of to be careful with your ego. It can be a bit of egocentric person, but is someone who kind of for me the Master of Wands is someone who says stuff and actually do it. They own their own word. They own their own one. They own their own word. I know. So I feel like now, um, perhaps in the past you had like some trouble in actually choosing what you actually take actions towards, because I feel like here you are someone who can master the winter of one's energy. Okay, that is an energy that it takes action, does like they do what they have to do, it's not, and it is a really fire energy as well. So it's really passionate, it's really creative. So here I feel like you already master this energy somehow, but perhaps you have trouble focusing in what actions really focus on, And with the Princess of Wands, that is the Knight of Wands, I feel like in the past, you would like just run away from some specific situations or people that you thought that it was perhaps not worth your actions, your time, or something like that. But actually now you may be realizing that you want that, right? Is you see potential on something that in the past you haven't had actually put energy into it. Yes, the Master of Winter ones can be that too. Someone who doesn't put a lot of effort. So, you know, um, but I feel here that like actually now you want to actually stop running. You actually want to take action towards what really matters, right? If you think there's something that you see potential, put energy into that. Don't put energy into something that you don't see potential, like and here I feel that there's this really strong energy. So just so you know, the the emperor energy is the masculine energy of the tarot, and the empress is the feminine energy. On the deck, we have four kings and four queens. So the emperor is the embodiment of the four kings. Okay. So for you to actually become an emperor, you have to embody all the energy of the all the kings. So the swords, wands, pentacles, and cups. So that it is swords, mental, your mindset needs to be sharp. You have to be clear about who you are, what you want, that kind of stuff. Once actions, you know, actions, what you're passionate about. Um, Next, pentacles. Uh, Stability, foundation, finances, material stuff, career, and cups, emotional fulfillment, emotional relationships, connections. So, for you to be able to embody this emperor energy, you need to embody all of those. And I feel like now your master of winter ones, it's I feel like it's almost like it's leveling up. You have a certain degree, a certain level of the master of ones, but you can still upgrade that. And I feel like that this is what's happening now. That you're gonna be probably it's like it's better for you to take actions towards what you really see potential right now, because then you can be able to embody this emperor energy. Okay, so now I'll get you an oracle message so we can close the reading. Telling stories, card number 38. What words so tender can be spoken so bravely, unless they are true from the truest of words? It's interesting because um I was getting like this energy, right? That we were getting this energy of communicating something, perhaps how you feel about someone or something. Keywords: truth, speaking up for yourself. That was a lot what we were talking about. So stories had stories have been passed down through generations for millennia. Stories keep traditions alive, giving voice to loved ones past, and teaching us valuable lessons to carry into adulthood. One of these lessons is the power of speaking your truth and knowing where you come from. There is power in what you say, and when you have pulled telling stories, you are being guided to be mindful of the words you send out into this world. Are you using words to encourage or to hurt? Do you speak for your do you speak of yourself and others with kindness and compassion, or are the stories you tell full of low vibrational emotions like anger, jealousy, and sadness? Your words control more than you think. A compliment can change someone's day. An affirmation can remind you of a commitment you've made to yourself to change an outdated belief. And of course, there are the stories you tell about yourself. The words you say internally are even more important than the words you say out loud. This card guides you to speak to yourself with only self love and self worth. Beautiful. Well, guys, this is the reading for today, and I'll see you the next one.